So today we're at a place called Kilpisjärvi, and there's the lake behind me. Sun soon going down, and tomorrow we'll be going back there where there's the border triangle between Finland, Sweden and Norway. And on the back in the skyline you see already the mountains there. That is actually Norway. So Sweden would be on the other side over here, and Finland is pretty much this, plus where we're standing, where Vesa is standing. Hello! And over here there's our car and our canoe. This is the mökki, the cabin we've been staying at. And over here above Vesa is Saanatunturi. And in 2 days from now, if the weather is good enough, we'll be going up there as well. Let's see. There should be a very nice weather tomorrow. Let's see what the clouds will do. Little addition here. We're still in the same place. We're getting a visitor. Oh, it's checking out the grill in there. Somebody left some sausage. Hello. There it goes. And good morning, we're back in the same place. And weather-wise, what do we think?
A little bit wet, but looks good. I don't mind.
So drizzling a little bit, and the clouds seem to be disappearing. And Vesa is about to take the canoe to the water. It's 9 o'clock in the morning and it's mid-August.
Seats are dry.
Yes. Just a tiny shot still from the harbor. The water looks quite clear, so tomorrow we're gonna try some fishing as well. Okay, I'm finally on board, and off we go to the border triangle. 6 degrees Celsius, but I definitely am overdressed, and I'm guessing Vesa feels the same way. At least I hear him huffing and puffing already, and we've been going for 50 meters. That's right, I hear you. Barely any waves here. Should be a wind force of 3. Every now and then a little bit of wind gusts, but they don't scare us.
Yeah, we have a little bit bigger or longer open water crossing at the start. I was worried about the wind, but it's luckily very, very low. Let's see how our adventure works today. We have quite a grandiose plan. We have about 7.5 kilometers of paddling here in Kilpisjärvi. This is one of the most northern lakes in whole Finland. Extremely clear and cold water year round. That's one of the reasons why I was a little bit worried about the open water crossing. Luckily the whole day looks like that the wind is gonna stay low. But yeah, our grandiose plan, 7.5 kilometers of paddling, then we're gonna check a very small river and see if we can go up that. That's gonna be why I'm laughing is because I saw a couple of pictures of that river beforehand, and we were already warned at our accommodation that the water levels are low. That would be 1.6 kilometers with a couple of small ponds between, and looks very bony. We are packed, at least for us, very, very light, so we should be able to carry everything. But we haven't done a single portage yet. That would be quite a...
No, follow Vesi. We carried the canoe a whole 5 meters.
That was 2 meters.
Exactly, so this is officially the second portage.
Okay.
We're experienced now, you see.
Very experienced paddlers. Oh.
That kind of backgrounds. Once again, Saanatunturi. And over here is beauty. Now we're going back there. Quite mystical weather.
Oh yeah.
Sunshine behind the clouds. I don't know. Yeah, those are actually clouds. That's not fog. That's a cloud coming down. And once we're on our way back, we should have beautiful sunshine. The wind won't get any worse either, so I think quite nice, huh?
Oh yeah.
Beautiful scenery, and it's just incredible how clear the water is. Here's a little bit more shallow waters, of course, but also back there it's like 5-6 meters, and it's just as clear as what you see right now on the video. So insane. Tomorrow we're gonna go fishing. I'm very excited about that.
Second open water crossing. Should check the map a little bit more carefully. Almost done, making good pace. A little bit over 4 kilometers already done. Saw some white birds, but they were quite far away. And we also thought that we saw something on the beach, but surprise, surprise, over here, reindeers.
So we're thinking that right over here, the Kilpisjärvi will turn into a little river. Because quite frankly, there are no other options here. So it must either be that or we took a wrong turn. Can you see the gigantic river? Kenya? Right in front of you? Yeah, I can't either. But supposedly there is a river and we're supposed to take it to get to the other side of this lake. Interesting. That's going to be fun. Fun for Vesa because he's gonna be carrying the canoe. Well, there is water coming down from it, but it definitely is a little bit too rocky for us. Yep. Portage of today, number 1.
Yeah, the river was a little bit smaller than expected. As you can see, very bony. Have to go and check if we actually can get up in any way. Portage doesn't look like it would be too difficult. Well, the canoe might not be fun. If it doesn't get any better, we have to consider a little bit. Think about it, are we gonna even go over here? Well, there's actually a path. Somebody might have been walking over here. Not too bad, actually.
And those would be cloudberries all over the place, but I have yet to find some berries. Can you see them? Right over there. Those are cloudberries. Wait! Wait! Oh, sorry, I disturbed you. There's a little frog. Almost stepped on you. There he goes. Little frog I almost stepped on. No frog was harmed during filming. So all good. Beautiful scenery here. There's so many plants over here that I've never seen before in my life. I didn't know we've been to Lapland before, but it's quite special.
Check the route of ways forward. Looks like maybe 200-300 meters. The bony part of the The little river is ending, and over here we actually might be able to paddle a little bit. Okay, this is not fun. I'll scout a little bit forward still, because over here I will be not carrying the canoe. It actually looks doable. Wow.
As you can see, we're not alone. We're not alone, and those are the bitey ones. Portaging fun. My turn.
And I was gonna go and pick up the second load. She has everything.
I have everything.
Everything is there. I have my backpack and that's it.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Shall I take something?
Take this one.
Okay.
Otherwise good.
Okay, what is the hashtag in Twitter? Boss ladies. And here we are. Hopefully that was worth it. Hoo-hoo. And she's not even breathing heavily. I'm panting.
Cloudberries, but there's not a single berry left.
Oh, somebody has been picking. Or bad year.
That would have been a nice dessert.
Yeah.
Blueberries will do.
Okay. And on we go.
Yes, and it's filming now all the way.
It's better than carrying. Paddling in a river. Isn't it fun?
But look at that stunning scenery. It doesn't get any better than that. So again, on the right side we have Finland. On the left side we have Sweden. Somewhere in between, where the clouds are coming from, that is Norway. All of a sudden we have like over 2 meters underneath us. it's a fish.
Yeah.
What kind of fish are we finding here? Something tiny, I bet.
Perch.
Was it?
Good fish.
Oh, but you didn't see.
No.
No fishing gear with us. But that's okay. Can swim in peace over here. Give the other little fish some grief. And that will be river number 2.
Here we are, small lake after the river, where we saw the big fish in a small lake.
I'm anchored.
Anchored right over there.
Anchor lady.
Anchor lady, and I'm gonna go and scout the next river patch a little bit. Didn't look very promising. Let's see how far do we need to go. Same kind of landscape as the last place. Doable, just have to be careful, there are holes between the stones on the ground. But the little river looks worse this time. Probably was okay until that small lake. But now it is extremely bony. Well, I'll walk by it for a while. Let's see if there's anything where we could paddle a little bit with a reasonable portage.
Okay, portage number 2. Thanks to the reindeer over here, it looks like a nice little path. Whee. Second portage behind and second part of the river. Let's see where this is leading and how many meters we get to paddle. Here at times it's like 3 to 4 meters deep, so I'm having high hopes. Oh, this is really deep. Really deep.
Completely clear water.
Until 20 seconds later I'm gonna say, nope, get out of the canoe. This is not gonna work.
There it is. No!
Oh boy. Nah, a couple more meters, please. Yeah.
No!
Yep.
Oh God.
That was it. Oh, that was a fun ride. have to admit this is the prettiest place we've ever been to. Or let's put it that way, at least the most exotic place we've ever been to. Wow. Look at that scenery. Oh, and I see the river.
Yeah, we're gonna be paddle over.
Yep.
Gonna be 100 meters and then we are in the real lake.
Very nice. Very nice.
Let's check the point for where we can put the canoe to the water.
Hello.
It should be right behind that little hill in front of us.
Oh, it's that one. Oh, you mean the lake?
Yeah, the big lake is right over there. We have to look for its nicest place to go there now.
There's some fish in here too.
Yeah.
You hear them jumping. Tiny river number 3, which means portage number 3. This should be the last portage of the day, but here you can actually see already that this is the final lake, and from there we can go then to the border triangle. What a day. What a day.
Oh.
I don't think you've ever stood in a more beautiful scenery than this, darling.
Yeah.
Ever. This is breathtaking. Look at that. Just look at that. Just wow. Absolutely breathtaking. That is insane. So over here you already see the mountains from Norway, and as you can see they have some snow left still from the previous winter. Now it's August, so I'm guessing they're about a month away from new snow. Can you believe the beauty of this place? No matter which direction you look into. Oh,
That's a fish.
fish jumping again. Okay, rest of the trip I have to do by walking, which is just fine. It's going to be very exciting to see what it looks like. Actually, I have to admit I already cheated a little bit. I checked the internet, what it is that we're looking for. Oh well, I'll let you be the judge of it. Spoiler alert, it's that really ugly yellow dot in the middle. So we finally made it. Here we are. Unfortunately, we cannot get any closer because the way over here is barred. The warning signs that construction is underway, so apparently they're replacing the planks over there, so have to film a little bit from the side, but yeah, that yellow dot in the middle, that's pretty much it. On the left you have Sweden, on the back you have Norway, and I'm standing on the Finnish side. Border triangle. The yellow dot, or whatever it is, concrete lump in the middle. Not very pretty, but the scenery definitely is. And I'm on my way back to the canoe. My vessel already is waiting. And I decided to walk a couple of meters away from the canoe still into the opposite direction. There are a couple of road signs. Let's see what they say. Second sign over there says Kilpisjärvi 11 kilometers. That's where we started our trip this morning. Kilpisjärvi is the big lake down there. Now just taking the canoe back over the Kilpisjärvi lake. Double portage, double paddling. And if we're lucky, our bags, including our lunch, will still be there. If not, I guess we have to get the little pike we saw earlier. Bugs have finally found us. We thought we would be immune here, but apparently they have a triple citizenship, so they follow us to all the countries. And we're heading back to Kilpisjärvi. Translation: we're trying to get forward very quickly because lunch is waiting somewhere out there. Short version of the way back. Paddling through the big lake. Kilpisjärvi. Portage. Lake 2. We're gonna skip and keep on portaging. Last little lake. Gear is still here. Paddling on a gigantic lake. Paddling in a river. Sana Tunturi, right there.
Last portage. Whew. She's taking again quite the load. Well, I'm gonna carry this baby. Well, didn't you find a nice place for the lunch?
Yes.
Nice scouting, honey.
You're gonna be so happy once you see what's for dinner.
Oh boy.
No, sorry, lunch. This is lunch.
It's
like,
lunch.
What, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock? Call it lunch.
Let's call it lunch.
Oh. Sponsored by Reindeer Poo. Sorry, maybe you go
Okay.
sit on that side. I did not see this.
Whew.
Hello.
Hello, portage is done. Hooey. I think I can officially say that those portages kicked my ass. But yeah, that's of course the first time we are doing real portages. That was maybe what, 200, 250 meters, the short one, and the longer one is something like 600 to 800 meters. Hoo-hoo.
And we're traveling light. It's just a day trip.
Yeah.
And there's no tent or sleeping bags or anything like that.
No.
That was the light version.
Next winter, endurance training.
And now for lunch, tuna.
Yummy, yummy.
And some crunchy bread.
Oh.
Don't worry, there's dessert. Lots of tuna.
More tuna for dessert.
I even managed to have a fork.
Okay. The delicious tuna has been devoured. Next in the line, tea and cookies.
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal. Oatmeal?
Mm-hmm.
No cacao?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I'm gonna have a cookie and a cup of tea. Just left the little river behind. Lunch is done. Paddling on Kilpisjärvi. 7.5 kilometers home.
That must have been the most beautiful scenery we've paddled in. Back there in the sunshine, that is the Kilpisjärvi. Our accommodation is about 5 kilometers to the left, so you're not quite seeing it yet, but soon you will. And over there, peeking out again, that will be Saunatunturi. We're not quite sure what the weather is going to do in the coming days. Tomorrow morning, at least, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to go a little bit of fishing here. And if the day after, which is actually already our leaving day, if it's gonna be at least halfway sunny still, we might go up the mountain. But other than that, we're off to our next destination. Stay tuned.